Welcome to your Pilates Mat Workout series. Today is day 10 of 10. If you've been with me for all 10 days, thank you so much. Today, I saved the worst for last, man. It's gonna be a plank series. We'll start with a little warm up on our backs, then we'll move on to all fours, and then we'll go into our full planks to end. Of course, if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. I would love to see you pass this series. And if you'd like to see more mat work from me in the future, please leave a comment so I know I'm not instructing into the void. So to start, let's roll onto our backs. We'll do a quick warm up and then we'll get moving. So I know this workout is for planks, but I don't want to throw you to the wolves straight away. We got to warm up a little bit to make sure we've got proper core activation. So lie on your back, feet hip distance apart, flat on the mat. Nice neutral spine to begin. So you've got your bottom of your sacrum heavy, you've got a little bit of natural curve under your low back, and ribs are down rather than popped up. Big breath in, you're gonna exhale, lift your hips up only as far as you can fit a fist under your butt, and lower down. Big breath in, exhale, lift, and lower. So you're probably thinking, I need to squeeze my glutes, I need to squeeze my hamstrings, make all this grip and be really tough. But what you need to instead do is focus on the core activation. So instead of pressing up into this big bridge where we're really focusing on the glute squeeze, you want to think about building tension between the hip bones so that it's like these deep core muscles are pulling together. What this is doing, as we warm up, is preparing us to keep the core really zipped up, keep our deep core corseting layers turned on as we go through more challenging movements so that everything is zipped up and supported nice and tightly. Another tool you can use in your tool belt as you lift up, take a big inhale first, then exhale, feel like you're blowing a balloon out. That will also help zip all of this in. Let's take another 3. Big breath in, blow out the balloon, or think about trying to get into a tight pair of jeans. Relax on the way down. Big inhale, exhale, lift and zip. Hopefully you should begin feeling this firing even if you didn't at the beginning. Big inhale. Exhale, lower down. Now we'll turn over, come to all fours. You'll bring hands under shoulders. If you've got wrist pain, you could do this one, of course, down on your forearms. Just make sure your shoulders are over your elbows instead. Knees right over hips, and we're going to curl the toes under. So you've got this little bit of support here through your feet. Take a moment to press up out of the palms so you've got a pressure happening through the floor and you're getting the tension out of your neck. So you're separating the shoulder blades, pushing the floor away, and think about taking a big breath in, letting the belly relax, and as you exhale, feeling those same deep core muscles start to engage. Big breath in, relax your abdomen. Exhale, feel the abs zip in and up. Think about your ribs coming down, pressure through the hands. Big breath in, exhale, abs zip up. Before we lift the knees, one thing, make sure you're in neutral spine, so we're not arching the back, we're not curling up, flexing. We're just in this natural curve between the two. Next, we lift the knees, press the floor away, get into your proper position. Deep breath in, relax the abdomen, exhale, zip the abs on, and once you have those abs engaged, we're gonna lift the knees and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, back of your neck is really long, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, roll out the wrists if you need to. We're going to take another set just like that. Deep breath in, exhale, push the floor away. One more time on this exhale, turn the abs on. Once they're supporting you, lift the knees. We hold for 10. Make sure your bottom, your tailbone isn't tucking under. We don't want to be in this flex position. We want length through the lumbar spine. Low abs supporting us. Still breathing. Relax tension through your neck if you can. You've got 3, 2, 1. Lower down, shake it out. Next, we're going to shift our weight forward and back in that same position. So once again, we find our quadruped, press up through the floor. Big breath in, start with your shoulders over your wrists. Exhale, lift the knees. Ever so slightly shift your weight forward and back. See, I'm not going too far here. I'm just going only as far as I need to feel my abs really kick on. I'm going to take 5 more like this. Of course, if your shoulders are hurting you, your elbows are bothering you, just flip to either the straight up plank or reduce your range of motion. Good. You've got 3. Keep your abs engaged. 2. and 1. Good. Lower down, quick child's pose, hips to your heels, arms reach forward. Let your head come down to the mat. Take a big breath in. Feel your ribs expand in every direction. Exhale. Very good. Come on back to your all fours or forearm position. We'll continue in quadruped for a moment with a couple more variations. So bring your hands or elbows right under your shoulders once again. Press up through the palms or the forearms. Lift your knees. Find that supported quadruped plank. We're just going to tap the knees down, lift them up. Tap them down, lift them up. If you need to adjust, do it now. Tap them down, lift them up. So we're not sinking the weight in and lifting them up. We're just ever so slightly kissing the mat with the knees. Good. You've got 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees down, shake out the wrists. We're going to go right into our next variation. Back up to your all fours. Get yourself situated, push up through the palms, hover the knees. You're going to lift up the back leg, kick the ceiling, lower it back down. Lift up the other leg, place it back down. So what we don't want to be doing is shifting the weight way over to the side. Really want to keep this nice and organized. Try to keep your supporting knee right where it is. Think about everything but that moving leg being a movie. No, being a picture. And your moving leg is a movie. So you want to keep your weight evenly distributed over the hands. Last one. And switch. Oh boy, that was a little hard. Let's bring hips to heels. Arms forward. Child's pose. Deep breath in. Exhale. Release. A little bit of side plank next for good measure. So come to laying down on your side. I'm on my right side. You can be wherever you like. I'm going to do bent legs. You could do straight legs if you like. It really doesn't matter as long as you feel comfortable. Shoulder over elbow. Stack everything so you're not sinking into the mat. You want this length through the lower part of your waist. Deep breath in. Exhale. Lift up. You're going to bring your spine into alignment, making sure your head isn't forward. If you're feeling comfortable here, you can bring your top hand to your hip or extend your arm up over the ceiling. And we hold. This is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yes, I'm a slow counter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold there. Tiny pulses up and down. We've got 10, 9. Really reach up to the ceiling with that arm. Don't let it be a dead fish. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold there. You're going to rotate, reach that arm under your waist. Rotate up to the ceiling. Keep the hips high. Reach, rotate under. So we're actually rotating the torso, not just bringing the arm under. We're turning the body. And up. Let's do 3 more to make it 6. This is 2. And last one. Good. Lower everything down with control. Let's go to the other side. Find the same position you were in on the other side. Make sure your shoulder's right over your elbow. Knees or legs stacked. Press the top hip away. Find that length through the bottom side of your waist. Top arm starts resting on your leg. We're going to lift up. Lengthen your spine. Make sure your head isn't forward. When you're ready, reach up to the ceiling or place your hand on your hip. Get nice and situated here. If you need to shift anything now, do it. We're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep that pressure in the bottom arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tiny pulses up and down. Dip the hips up and down. This is 9, 8. Keep the abs zipped in and up. 6. Make sure you still got that tension between your low abs, between your hip bones. 4. If you're sinking into that bottom arm, this is going to make your life a lot harder, so keep that pressure up through the arm. Lift. Now we rotate the torso, reach under, and then reach up. Twist through the torso. Reach the top arm under and up, turning your head and chest to face the floor. You've got 3 more, still keeping that pressure through the supporting arm. Hopefully feeling your obliques. Last one. Good, lower down, let's finish up. Last, but definitely not least, we're gonna go into our full plank series. So something that's really important to keep in mind here is if you feel like you can hold the position, but you're bulging through your abdomen, take a rest. It's gonna put a lot of pressure on your connective tissue here, and it can actually compromise your ab support. So as we do the next one, really zero in on finding that zip in and up and that connection through the hip bones. So same thing, you can do straight arms here or down on your elbows, whatever works for you. If you go straight arms, you'll have a little bit more room to work with a couple of the variations. But same deal, we're gonna press up through the palms. This time, walk the legs down and back. We're gonna find a nice diagonal line. So you don't want the hips coming down and you don't want the butt sticking up either. You wanna be somewhere in this nice neutral position. Make sure your head isn't dipping down toward the floor. You wanna think about a nice long extended line from the back of your neck down to your heels. We're gonna hold for 8, 7, find that turned on position in your low abs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Tap one knee down to the mat, raise it back up. Tap the other knee down to the mat, raise it back up. Alternating sides. You've got 6, 5, and switch. Try to keep the bottom right where it is. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees down to a child's pose, head down to the mat, arms reach forward. Take a big breath in, filling your lungs in every direction. Exhale. Roll on up to all fours. Let's finish up with our last sequence. So we're going to continue this play on removal of contact points here. So we'll go for hands under your shoulders. Legs will walk back once more. And of course, if you're on your forearms, find that position. Finding your nice lengthened plank, you're going to point the left foot, pulse it up, lower it down, anchor yourself. Right foot, point, lift, lower down, and anchor. So we don't want to be lifting the bottom up as the leg goes up. We're going to be keeping your butt low, comfortably low, not so much that it's making your hips dip down either. So this is a pretty small movement, but we're being really forced to stabilize with the core in order to hold the torso nice and steady and stable and keep the pelvis right where it is. Let's do 2 more each side. Use your breath. Last one. Hold in your plank, both feet down. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Child's pose once more. Head down to the mat. Big breath in. Exhale, let it out. Big breath in. Exhale, roll it up. Let's stretch out the wrists. We can go for all fours. Fingers forward. Rock forward and back just a little bit, releasing through the wrist, fingertips facing each other, rock side to side, hands under shoulders, of course, fingers facing your knees, rock front to back. This one's my favorite. I'm going to spend another moment here. Take whichever variation feels the best to you. Spend a second there. Next, let's come back to sitting. I'm going to face side. You can face whichever direction you like. I'll just be in a cross-legged position. Arms come down to your sides. Reach your left arm up and over. Palm flips to face the floor. Big breath in. Exhale. Place the arm down. Right arm reaches up and over. Left arm softens. Right shoulder is down. Once again, left arm up and over. This time, press down on the left hip, rotate your torso to bring your chest to face the floor. Rotate back, reach up and over, other side. Right arm reaches up, palm flips to face the floor. Rotate your torso to face the floor, even if it's just a little bit. Back to front, reach up and over. Let's roll your shoulders back. Roll your shoulders back. Roll your shoulders forward. And 2. Roll your shoulders back. And back. Back to neutral. Look right. center, left, center, up, center, down, center, right ear to right shoulder. Place your right hand onto your head. Don't pull, just let the weight deepen the stretch. Let your left hand be nice and heavy. Other side, left ear to left shoulder. Place your left hand on top of your head. Just let gravity deepen the stretch. Let your right shoulder be nice and heavy. Back to center, close your eyes, big breath in. Roll your shoulders back. Feel the bottom tips of your shoulder blades coming to meet in the back. As you exhale, open your eyes. Thank you so much. You did it. You did all 10 days. Give yourself a round of applause. If you haven't yet subscribed, of course, please subscribe and leave me a comment to let me know if you'd like to see more mat workouts. If you have a reformer, I have over 160 reformer videos available to you, and my channel membership, which I hope you'll join. Thank you so much to my membership supporters. I couldn't do it without you. And extra special thanks to the folks who've been with me for 6 months or more. I so appreciate your support. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.